Well, back in prison again. Back in prison again, guys. What can be done about this situation? Well, I heard, if we can get 250 likes on this video, they're going to release me from prison, innit? Make sure you guys smash a like. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big news coming out today. Pep Guardiola speaking yesterday on the press conference. We've got some news on Edison, transfer news as well as a little bit of a hint about Jamal Musiala. So let's get straight into it, guys. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Also, watch along tonight live from the prison lobby, Brit. Live from the prison lobby. You do not want to miss it. AC Milan, going to be a good game. Okay, so first of all, Pep Guardiola been speaking, boys, and he's had a lot to say, man. He's had a lot to say. Let me bring this up. So he said TK, obviously Begiristan, doesn't call him much. The transfer is calm. He goes on to talk about transfers. I'll speak about the Edison thing in just a second. But he says this, right now, no more signings. Right now, no. If someone leaves at the end, maybe. But if no one leaves, I think we'll stay as they are. So, as it stands, Manchester City not signing a replacement DM. I think this is very, very, very naive, very poor. We're not asking a lot. You know what I mean? You spent 20 million on Savio. We're asking for a replacement DM to take the load off of Rodri, and we're not signing him, not signing anyone unless someone leaves. Now, someone might leave. Kovacic might leave. Nunes might leave later on in the window, and we might sign someone. But I think that's poor, man. I can't lie. I don't want to sit here and be like, dress it all up and be like, oh, don't worry, guys, it's fine. I don't think it is fine. I think it's really poor, actually. You know, I mean, Rodri's out here saying, I need support, I need help. He's saying it himself. You seen him last season? Remember that Real Madrid game with Chelsea? The guy was absolutely knackered. You know, and people say, oh, Kovacic can play DM. If Kovacic could play DM and Pep trusted Kovacic as a DM, Kovacic would have played DM last year. Same with Nunes. Neither of them did properly because he don't trust them. So I think that's poor, man. And again, it's not like we're asking for a lot. It's not like I'm asking for us to spend 200-300 million quid in one window. If we get a DM and we sign Savio, thumbs up from me. You know what I mean? I'd like I've said to you many times, I'd like a fullback, but here's what it is. We ain't going to get one. So I think we're making a mistake there. Honestly, I do. I think we're making a mistake. I don't know why we're not signing a replacement DM, but it is what it is. He also goes on to talk about his future. He says this, first of all. He says, on whether he wants to be the manager at the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup, he says, I would love to, which is obviously great news. That's it at the end of this season. Now, we'll have to find out whether or not that's going ahead, guys, because to be honest with you, I keep on seeing these rumours about it potentially being scrapped. He said 4 times that he'd love to be Manchester City manager at the end by 2025. He says, I've been at City for 8 years, so I'm not staying here for 8 more years. That's why I'm closer to leaving than staying. But I didn't say I'm leaving. When I'm leaving, I'll say I'm leaving. But I didn't say that. We will see what happens, but I will not rule it out absolutely to extend my contract. I would love to stay. I would love to stay. Brits, this to me tells me that he's staying, bro. I think he's going to sign a new deal, which is great news. Obviously, it would be nice if we got a DM as well. But if Pep Guardiola signs a new contract, that's absolutely like mint. Like, I can't lie, that's so good. Like, obviously, it's great news. Best manager in the world, best manager of all time, in my opinion. It sounds like he wants to stay. All we need to do now is get ourselves a DM, get a Pep Guardiola contract extension. 5p in the bag, guys. 5p in the bag. But honestly, man, I just feel that, like, are we leaving ourselves a little short? You know, I say all the time, you got Pep Guardiola, you want to give him the tools that he needs to win the Premier League, to win the Champions League, and we are one short. We are. Yeah, I mean, Kovacic, I like Kovacic, but I don't think he's a DM. I don't think he can cover the ground enough. I don't think he can intercept the ball and win the ball in transition enough as much as someone like a Rodri. And Nunes, whilst actually I would have liked to see Nunes play DM as a 6 last year, because he actually can cover ground. He's quick, he's athletic. He's a bit more of a risk on the ball, yeah, which I think we all accept. But I would have. This is one of the things like last year. I don't know why we didn't try him out. If you remember the game at Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, we got beat. I don't know why we didn't play him as a 6 in that game, just to try it out. Because, of course, Rodri didn't play. Rodri was suspended. He wouldn't have played anyway. I don't know why we didn't play Nunes as a 6, just to try it. It might not, listen, it might have been horrendous. It might never work, but I don't really understand why we didn't give it a go and see if it could have worked. So we leave ourselves in a situation now where if Rodri gets injured or suspended, no one knows what we're going to do. I mean, probably would be Kovacic as the sixth, but I just don't think that's his game. I really don't. I know some people think he can do it. Listen, if we're playing someone lower in the league at home, listen, it'd probably be fine, right? But if you play it like an Arsenal, like we did last year when Rodri was suspended, he ain't cut out for that, mate. He ain't cut out for that. And don't try. I've seen some people say, "Oh, can Bernardo Silva not play it?" Come on, what are we doing here, man? He's a right winger, a midfielder. No, he's not a DM. Yeah, just sign a DM. Go get Varela 60 mil. Whoever at this point, honestly, man, I swear to God, at this point, I don't even care who it is. I don't even care who it is. I don't care how old they are. I don't care what experience they've got. I just need someone who can play that position for a couple of games a season so we can give Rodri a rest. I think we're making a mistake there, and I really don't understand as to why we're not signing anyone. I really don't. You know, we're going through this. Oh, we'll sign someone if someone leaves. Why? Just sign someone, man. And then we're done. We're chilling. Transfer window over. And I'm chill with that. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money. If you got Varela for 60 mil, right? And that's euros, I think, as well. So it's what, 55 mil? You got Savio at 20 mil, 75 mil net spend. You know, you sell a couple players, you know, you probably make a profit. I find it very, very weird, very strange as to why we're going down this road of we've got to sell before we can buy when it's such a crucial position for us. But listen, it is what it is. Is Pep actually happy with it, or is he just saying that because you don't want to rock the boat? Who knows? Maybe we are going to sign someone. Maybe this is all sort of talk. Maybe it's all negotiation tactics. Don't know really what's going on behind the scenes. We need a journalist to come out and tell us. But to be honest with you, we're not being linked with anyone. Obviously, we've been linked with Bruno a couple of times, but I don't see that happening, to be honest with you. You know, Newcastle have passed FFP for this year. They might be in trouble next year. I imagine they'll try and deal with that by more sales of other less key players this summer, January, obviously at the end of next season. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. The final part, Jamal Musiala. He has been linked with Manchester City a couple of times, and a couple of journalists are now reporting that Manchester City want Jamal Musiala next season to replace Kevin De Bruyne. Now, does this mean Kevin De Bruyne only has one more year at City? Probably. I mean, he could do 2 years. I mean, he could do more, but I think he'll do one more year and then leave Kevin De Bruyne. And that would mean we do need a replacement next summer. I would like us to have got the replacement in a year before he left. But I think if you're going to get someone like a Musiala, is he really going to play second fiddle to Kev? Well, we just say, you know, farewell, Kev, for a season. Doubt it. So I think if you're getting someone like a Vert or a Musiala, I think we're going to have to just accept that they're going to come in when Kevin De Bruyne leaves. If you're getting someone less quality or less proven, then I'd like them to come in a year before, so they can sort of get to grips with stuff before Kevin De Bruyne actually leaves. But listen, Jamal Musiala still not signed that contract at Bayern Munich. He's running down the contracts. I think he's got 2 years left on the deal. So obviously next year he'll only have 1 year left. So you might have to get him at a decent price. You're still going to be paying upwards of 80, 90 million, even if he's only got a year left, especially if Kevin De Bruyne's gone. We're not in a great negotiating position ourselves. But listen, he's there. He's available. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Guys, tonight I'll be live for the watch along. City versus AC Milan. Guys, come and join me, man. It's going to be a sick stream in the prison lobby. You know what it is. Smash a like. 250 likes is the target. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. I'll see you tonight for the watch along. Peace out.